listeners at home, I'm Nathan for Gabbit Tales and Trails, a page one story music collection. For our final episode today, for the first season, we're interviewing Mr. Harvey Compton. Mr. Compton wrote a memoir called Drips and Drafts, which you'll hear later on in the show, that was published on Big Dancer Press.
My mother, Evangeline Pilgrim Compton, was a good woman. She was born in St. Anthony. She married my father and had 6 children together. One boy passed away at the age of 18 months old with whooping cough, which had become a real pandemic among children at that time. Mom was very skillful with her hands, mastered the art of crocheting, knitting, sewing, and especially metalworking. Most of her projects were sold to the Grand Commission in St. Anthony. My mother also worked in the fishing stage, helping to repair codfish. She also spent many hours during the summer berry picking. Our home was a small one-story bungalow with 3 bedrooms. We had no covering on the floor, just the bare boards. Mother kept the floors clean using soap, which she made herself. She made the soap by straining water from an old pan that was filled with wood ashes. This made lye, in which she could add seal fat or some other animal fat, such as sheep or goats. This would be boiled down, and when cold, it would cut in small cakes. Many times I saw her fingers bleed. So strong.
Alright, Mr. Compton, how did you start writing?
Yeah, I just got plenty of time on my hands. And I was 87 years old, not much to do. So I started to write a few things down. And when I got so much done, I figured, well, probably be nice to put it in print. So I took it from there, right?
Right, yeah. That's a nice reason to begin writing. I feel like when I retire someday, I think I'll do the same. How did you find page one?
How did I find page one?
Yeah.
Find page one, well, I had to have a beginning.
Right.
So I thought the page one was the best start of when I was born, and now things progress from there.
Yeah, it's a good story. Do you have any tips for anyone who might want to publish a memoir like Drips and Drafts?
Well, the tips that I have is, I think there's a lot of things that should be written that haven't been written.
Right.
And there are people that have amazing stories if they will tell them. And I'm still left with the idea that they can't do it, but they can.
Right, they can.
They can. With some help, but you get some help from somebody. I got a lot of my help here from Gene and did well with it.
Yes, you did do very well. So you like telling stories, do you?
Yeah.
How did you start? Did you have any, I guess, your first stories that you told, do you have any that might stick out?
No, not really. Because when I was a young boy, but I was a young man, 16, 17, 18 years old, I couldn't make up any kind of story and tell it. You know, my imagination used to run away with me sometimes.
All right.
And I'd make up a story and tell it something I saw or something I did, which really probably I didn't see or done. But I made a story out of it, and a good story.
Right, yeah, I'm the same way with my own stories. Speaking of stories, do you have any other stories that you want to read from your memoir?
Well, in the same community we lived on in the Northern Peninsula, there lived a man by the name of Samuel Bussey. And I was always fascinated with Uncle Sam. I always called him Uncle Sam. He was a World War I veteran. And he married a Salvation Army captain who came from Burnside, Bonavista Bay. Her surname was Ralph. She was a Ralph, Susie Ralph. She named Uncle Sam. She married Uncle Sam, and they settled down in Garden Cove at St. Hilaire. She was a lovely lady who suffered quite a bit with rheumatoid arthritis. Back in those days, we used to hunt speckled owl and snowy owl for food. The meat was very oily, and we maintained a bottle of oil down on Aunt Susie after we had owl for dinner. People believed that owl's oil was a good remedy for aggravating pain, and Susie's hands were swollen out of shape, and she was glad to get off. After he came home from the war, Uncle Sam became a fisherman. He fished all of his life in a small boat, or punt as we called it. He punted a small sail and fished mostly in St. Lucia Bay, at a place called Holy Ground. He spent most of the time in the summer fishing in this area. I suppose now he would have been called, I suppose now it would have been called a beachcomber, because he spent his time picking up all the driftwood on the beaches and taking it home for firewood. I believe that there were times he did not get the recognition that he deserved for his service he gave. Uncle Sam loved to catch rabbits during the winter. There were times when he came out from the rabbit hunting, you could scarcely see him for the stormy weather. Uncle Sam has long since passed, but I have not forgotten him. My hat is off to him today. Rest in peace, Uncle Sam.
That's a good little story.
See, he was a man. Uncle Sam was a man that he got sunstroke in Egypt. While in the war, he suffered a stroke, and it affected him mentally. And there was times, probably would go 2 years or a year, every 2 years, he had this mental breakdown. And when he had the mental breakdown, he would go in the cabin for probably a week on end by himself and come home. And he did that for years. And after a while, his wife passed away, and he married again. Then he moved to St. John's and died and buried. He was buried in there. And that's why I feel bad about it.
Right.
Because he was buried in St. John's. He was a resident of St. Louis, and a respected citizen. And I think he should be buried home, and a monument should be put so people could look at it, right?
Right. I think he should probably be buried home, right?
Yes.
Where is home?
My home is St. Lucia in the Northern Peninsula.
Northern Peninsula? Okay.
14 kilometers north of San Anthony.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's... So you lived on the Northern Peninsula. I guess you had a lot of snow?
A lot of snow, a lot of coal, a lot of isolation.
A lot of coal, yeah, and a lot of isolation, yeah.
The only transportation way was dog team in winter and by boat in the summer. If you want to go to San Anthony, other than that, you had a small boat, go across the bay, which is about 2 miles, and then you had to walk 10 miles. That's as the crow flies now. It was San Anthony, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I guess transportation was really limited back then.
Yes. Well, my mom used to walk from St. Lucia Bay to San Anthony, trade in her mats that she looked for, remember me, and get the clothes, and take it on her back and walk back to St. Lucia in 1 day.
Oh, wow.
And one day she walked it, and when she got down 2 or 3 miles, a couple of miles ago from where she was supposed to, father was supposed to cross the bay after her feet got sore. So she took off her boots and walked out in her stocking feet.
Oh, wow.
And she lived to be 90 years old.
90 years old?
Yes.
I think I noticed that a lot of people who live sort of that kind of lifestyle live long.
Oh, yes.
I think that has a lot to do with eating.
Yes.
Did you ever have a garden or anything like that?
Yes, I always had gardens. Still got gardens. I got raised beds, and I grow a bit of everything. And not much of anything.
Right.
But a bit of everything, right?
A bit of everything, yeah. What do you like to grow in your garden?
I grow potatoes, carrots, onions, beets, peas, cucumbers, zucchinis.
Right. That's a good balanced diet.
Yes.
I remember hearing that potatoes are called nature's multivitamin. They call it. So I guess we're jumping around a little bit here, but you never had much transportation. I'm guessing if someone had a medical emergency in the winter, they'd be carried up by dog team, wouldn't they?
By dog team, yes.
There was a hospital in St. Anthony, right?
Yes. St. Anthony had a good hospital. It still does.
Do you have any stories about your time when you was had a dog team?
Yes. Well, when I had dog teams, if the drift ice came in, I walked up about 3 or 4 miles on the drift ice.
Oh, wow.
To kill seals and pull them in with the dog team. And if we wanted to, in the St. Anthony, we went by dog team. I remember one time I went by dog team to St. Anthony, and I wanted to get some potatoes in the spring of the year, and potatoes were getting scarce back home, so I went up there to buy them from the co-op. I bought some potatoes, and on my way home a vicious storm came on.
Oh, wow.
And I was lost all day.
Oh.
Within late in March, I would say. And coming to when it started to get dark in the evening, I didn't know where I was. I started digging a hole in the side of a bank. I think it was 5 dogs I had at that time. I started to dig a hole in the side of the bank. I was going to put my sled in and my potatoes and get in, and my dogs so potatoes wouldn't freeze and stay all night. When I heard someone calling, and I looked there, a fellow lived in a little community across the bay from where we live, called Little Brass. So he asked me, I said, I'm lost, I don't know why I am. Could you go with me now for the night? So I went there with him, stayed all night, and next morning it was better than I know.
Yeah, I know those vicious storms, they're quite vicious, aren't they? I mean, especially when you're up that way. I mean,
2 feet, 10 feet.
Oh, you couldn't know? I mean, I was up there a few years ago, up on Skidoo, and I would have gotten lost if you not had the GPS. I mean, you couldn't tell the ground from the sky.
Oh, no.
I mean, the ground was the same color as the sky. So it's very easy to be disoriented up that way.
One time my mom took sick. Myself and my next door neighbor was married to my niece. Took her to the hospital by dog team. We left her in the hospital, and we had to come home and it got stormy. And the sled that we had at the comedy had a high nose, and it was what we call a nose rope. You sit in a nose rope for steers, to cut paths and things like that.
Right.
And the only thing you could see coming across the bay, sitting in a nose rope, the only thing you could see was your feet.
Oh, I know.
And that stormy, the only thing you could see was 2 feet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sometimes you can hold your hand out and lose your hand.
Oh, no.
Yeah, pretty bad visibility when it gets bad, eh? I imagine there'd be a lot of fog too in the summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went fishing in the fog. Oh, we usually went as a group almost in the fog, but I think the best fellow was able using the compass, and he was the lead man, right? Everybody chased him. We have to go to Cape Ball from St. Leonard fishing. That was 6 or 8 miles sitting by the motor road. Right?
Oh, wow. So you went fishing in the summer with?
Yeah, fished in the summer until late years. I got to work with the federal government.
Oh, you got a job with the federal government? What?
I was a fisheries officer.
Fisheries officer? Oh, wow. Do you have any stories from them? Your time there?
Well, not real. Well, I was really involved with that with Greenpeace and
right.
And the Patrick Watson and that crowd.
What did a typical day look like for a fisheries officer then?
Well, when a fisheries officer, when you're in enforcement, you didn't know what the day was going to be.
Right.
It started off well, and perhaps before the day was up, you said, this is not a good day for me. You ran into something you didn't want to run into. Someone doing something you didn't want to see them doing, or had some confrontation with somebody or something. But it was good. I found people, most people, very, very good, very cooperative.
Right. Yeah, most people are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people are nice. Yeah, you get a couple that's not nice now.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be confrontational.
Big competition.
Yeah. Did you...
I had a fellow hit me once.
Oh, wow.
But he never hit me that hard because he never hurt me anyhow. But when we went to court, there's all these charges.
Right.
The judge said that goes with the territory.
I guess times were different back then.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think that'd be something you do nowadays.
No, now you're getting trouble with it, right?
Oh, well, yeah. I guess back then you never really got in trouble for that. What else did you work at?
I fished till I was about 35 years old, I suppose. Yes, 35. I worked in school as a caretaker for 3 or 4 years or something. That's all the jobs that I had other than jobs on the local road and things like that. Loading fish, boarded schooners and things like that when I was younger, right? Before I was married.
Did you live anywhere else other than Newfoundland?
No, I never lived anywhere. I went to school in Regina, Saskatchewan for a while, Police Academy.
Okay.
And I went to school in Caracat, New Brunswick. I went to school in Moncton, in St. John's, several places. Big, small courses, 1, 2, 3 day courses. Now in Regina, I was there 6 weeks in the Police Academy.
Okay, yes. So I guess you've been learning all across Canada.
I've been in every province of Canada.
Oh, wow.
And when I come in, the wife went across Canada on a train.
Oh, wow.
Right to New Brunswick. Now to do British Columbia, I mean. And went off on the island, Victoria.
Oh, okay, yeah, Victoria Island in British Columbia.
When I got in British Columbia, I sat down on the wharf and took off my boots and dipped my feet in the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, wow, so I guess you did your feet in both oceans.
Yes.
Yeah, I seen there the other day. It was, how many kilometers is that? 4,500 kilometers from Newfoundland to the very eastern edge of British
Columbia. Yeah, we went by train. We had a beautiful trip.
Oh, really nice, eh?
We had 30 days to do a 12-day trip. So we got off in Montreal, went to Toronto, visited our daughter for a while, came back, got on train again, went on to BC, right?
So I guess you've seen a lot here in Canada. Did you go over to the Rockies?
Yes.
See some sights around there?
Yes, we went through the hills of the Rockies and all the places up there. Really. In Saskatchewan, everything is very level.
Oh, everything is, yeah. Yeah, it's very flat. Saskatchewan is.
Oh, yeah. You spend an hour watching the sunset.
Oh, I know, eh? I heard you can see it hop run for a couple of days, right? It's so flat.
Yeah.
So I guess you would have went through Manitoba. What was Manitoba like?
A lot of the places we went through, we went on the outskirts. But we saw a lot of factories and things like that. Right? A lot of farming places.
Yeah, a lot of farming.
Northern Ontario was the biggest, the most tiresome, I would say.
Oh, was it?
Going through Ontario seems so long, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty big province. I guess you would have went the longest route possible to go through, right?
Yes. We traveled by train, see?
Right.
But the train stopped for everything. You saw a black bear or elk or anything like that, stop at the pad and you look at it. Now, daytime, we spend a lot of time in the dome car overhead, right?
Right.
And we would look back and see our train, part of our train come behind us, right? Watch it come, right?
Oh, wow.
It was a really good trip, right?
Oh, that does sound like
Met some good friends. Friends from Owen Sound. We had a friend from Australia. He came back to Newfoundland twice to visit us after.
Oh, wow. So I guess you have friends from all around the world.
Yes.
Lots of people traveling, I guess, that you ran into.
Yes. Yeah, you run into some good people.
Yes, you will, hey. Yeah, they have their own stories too, so it's...
Yeah. Some stories, some things that you tell them, you think they were naive, not too brave, but it was hard to them. It was fine.
Yeah, I guess there will be a lot of people who maybe haven't been on a dog sled.
Oh yeah. I took a lot of those books out home with me last year. It's so yucky.
Oh, I looked at the time. I think that might be all the time we have for today.
Well, that's good.
Alright, and thank you listeners for listening to our show. This is the last episode of Season 1. Follow us on Facebook for more. And this is Nathan signing off for Cabot Tales and Trails. Goodbye.